Join me as I challenge myself to survive a day in a modern city filled with dinosaurs. Can I make it out alive? Imagine waking up to the roar of a T-Rex outside your apartment window, or seeing a Triceratops strolling down the highway as you commute to work. It's a mind-boggling concept, but what if it were possible? How would humanity react to having dinosaurs roaming our modern cities? The challenges would be endless. For starters, safety would be a major concern. You'd have to navigate through streets filled with giant, unpredictable creatures, all while trying to avoid getting trampled or devoured. Infrastructure would also take a massive hit, with buildings and bridges being demolished by these prehistoric giants. And let's not forget the public panic. People would be running for their lives, trying to escape the wrath of these ancient beasts. Imagine trying to call the authorities to report a dinosaur sighting, only to be put on hold for hours. Or picture the chaos at a local hospital, where doctors would be treating injuries from dinosaur attacks left and right. The streets would be a war zone, with emergency responders trying to keep up with the destruction. The economic impact would also be catastrophic. Businesses would shut down, trade would come to a halt, and the global economy would go into a tailspin. It's a scenario that's both fascinating and terrifying to think about. When it comes to the types of dinosaurs that might appear in cities, there are a few possibilities. You might see the massive Argentinosaurus, the largest land animal to have ever lived, making its way down Main Street. Or you could encounter the swift and deadly Velociraptor, hunting in packs as they stalk their prey through the city streets. Maybe you'd even see the gentle giant, the Sauroposeidon, roaming the docks and waterfront areas. Different cities would adapt to these prehistoric creatures in different ways. Coastal cities might build seawalls to keep out the aquatic dinosaurs, while inland cities might focus on building underground tunnels and bunkers to provide shelter from the roaming beasts. Some cities might even try to domesticate the dinosaurs, training them for search and rescue missions or using them as a form of public transportation. Next, imagine a scenario where you're walking home from work on a typical Friday evening when suddenly you hear the roar of a Tyrannosaurus Rex. You look up to see the beast itself, its eyes fixed on you as it begins to stalk its prey. You're frozen in fear, unsure of what to do next. You quickly scan your surroundings, looking for any means of escape. But the streets are empty, and the only shelter in sight is a nearby subway station. You sprint towards the stairs, hoping to lose the T-Rex in the tunnels below. Your heart is racing as you hear the beast's footsteps getting closer and closer. You burst through the subway doors, slamming them shut behind you, just as the T-Rex is about to pounce. You're safe, for now, but you know the dinosaur could easily smash through the doors and continue its pursuit. You're trapped, with no clear way out. As you catch your breath, you start to think about your next move. You could try to find a hidden exit, or wait for the authorities to arrive. But what if they're not coming? What if you're on your own, forced to survive against all odds? In the end, having dinosaurs roam modern cities would be a dire situation, pushing humanity to its limits. We'd be forced to adapt, to innovate, and to fight for survival in a world gone mad. So, how would you survive a dinosaur attack in a modern city? Share your thoughts and strategies in the comments below. And if you want to see more what-if scenarios and survival challenges, be sure to check out our next video, where we'll put ourselves in the midst of another impossible situation.